Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. Michael Zuber, one rental at a time. And what I wanted to talk to you about today in this whiteboard discussion is what I'm calling the Fed and the recession of 2023. Yes, I understand we are still in the early parts of 2022. I do not envision a recession this year. However, I see a slow-moving train wreck that will lead to a recession in 2023. As always, what I want to do is I want to share my logic, share what I am seeing. And of course, if something changes, I'll just create another video and say, whoops, got that wrong. And here are my new thoughts. But as of April 1st, 2022, I believe we are headed to a recession. I believe it will be induced by the Federal Reserve. I frankly don't think they have another option. I do believe at some point they will attack inflation, and at some point they will have to force a recession. So let me give you my thoughts. Let me share with you the slow-moving train wreck that I see that is the U.S. and frankly, the world economy. So we are here in 2022. We have low unemployment. As a matter of fact, it's now 3.6%. The U3, yes, U3, U6, all of those things I understand. But the published number, 3.6%. And I called it weeks ago. Folks, in this playlist called Whiteboard, I did an economic review of 2022 and 2023. And I said unemployment is going down. And I still think it goes lower, right? As you will see in my whiteboard on the economic picture for 2022 and 2023, I see the unemployment rate going even lower. That is the first domino to fall. What that is going to do is that is going to lead to wage inflation. What we need to do to get people off the sidelines is pay them more. What a simple concept. Unfortunately, wage inflation is a big component of overall inflation. In fact, if you listen to the Fed speak, one of the biggest fears they have is a wage inflation spiral. I believe it has already started. We just got some numbers this morning that has wage inflation up from 5.2% to 5.6%. I believe it gets worse before it gets better. So again, low unemployment going lower, wage inflation going higher. And then what we also have, which is very clear, we had liftoff from the Fed at their last meeting. We are likely to have some jumbo or aggressive Fed rate moves shortly, with the first 50 basis point in the early part of May, I think May 4th. But don't forget, the Fed has to reduce their balance sheet. The Fed is going to be the largest seller instead of the largest buyer. And when you are a seller into a market where you are no longer buying, you have to lower price and raise yields. Yes, folks, rates are going up on the long end. So the Fed's going to move the short end. The Fed's going to move the long end. Debt is going to be more expensive. This will have a time lag, right? That is the missing piece. Everybody in our environment has a microwave mentality. Happen now, crash, 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 crash. That's not how the U.S. economy acts. It is a big organism with lots of parts. There's consumers and businesses and government and the world economy all working together. So again, low unemployment going lower, wage inflation going higher, the Federal Reserve raising rates on the front end and the long end. Add in a time lag, bingo bango, we are now in 2023. What are we going to have? We are going to have the consumer retreat. Gas, food, rent, debt, housing market, everything's too expensive. They're going to pull back from retail. We're already seeing it. Retail is already being pulled back. The families that make six figures are pulling back. This is going to continue. Businesses. Folks, we have too many zombie companies who have only existed to burn capital. We have had bad capital allocators who have allowed bad businesses to exist. They will go poof in the night as rates go up. That will, of course, unfortunately, cause unemployment. Demand from all things are going to go down, hence a recession. A recession, as we learned way back when in my economics class, is 2 quarters of negative GDP. Demand is going down. Consumers, businesses, governments going down. And then finally, unemployment is going up. This is going to have a very negative feedback loop. We're going to go from a low unemployment this year of maybe 3.2 to maybe as high as 6%. Yes, unemployment by December of 2023, assuming we are in a recession, could double, could go up to 6%. So folks, that's how I see it. A recession is all but baked in the cake. Obviously, things could change. But when I look at the series of dominoes, they've already started to break, and I don't think a lot of people are seeing them. Let me know what you think of your comments in below. Go ahead and watch the playlist called Whiteboards. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care, and bye-bye.